They are the champions, my friend. That's right, Canadian Olympic champions are with us today, Scott Moir and Tessa Virtue. So first of all, great to have you in Saskatoon.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Well, you're part of the Sears Stars on Ice tour, and you're going to be performing tonight at Credit Union Centre. And I know that, to me, it sounds like a grueling pace because you just came back from the World Championships, and now you're doing this tour, and you're doing 4 shows in 4 nights in 4 different cities. What's that travel schedule like, Tessa?
Well, you know, it's actually great. This is so much fun for us. It's an amazing cast. We're really well taken care of on the tour, and it's fun to get into the rhythm of the shows. We're just joining on in the second half of this in Canada, so we're happy to be able to iron out some kinks and learn all the steps, and it's just so much fun performing.
Now, Scott, let's talk a little bit about, you know, making the transition from, you know, the sort of the cauldron of competition to something like this. Is it ever the same type of nerves performing a show that's, you know, not a competition, or is it the same sort of feeling?
It's not quite the same feeling. There's definitely nerves involved, though, because we're on the ice with Canadian greats like Kurt Browning and Saleh and Pelletier and other Olympic champions like Evan Lysacek, and you know, you want to perform and you want to do great things for the fans. So it's not the same feeling as competition, but we still get nerves and we're still just as excited to be out there. That's for sure.
Well, it's interesting you bring up, you know, the competitive nature of the business, because you know, even though you're all in a show as opposed to a competition, are there times when you think, oh, you know, maybe we'll add a little something, then sort of like, hey, in your face, fellow star on ice?
I don't know about that. We might have some fun with one another. There's some betting that goes on, but
betting?
Sometimes. But what's great about the tour, and something that, you know, we rarely get to do, is skate with a big group of skaters. So to be on the ice all at the same time doing these fun group numbers, I think that has to be the best part of the show.
Now, it's you know, we have to reflect back a little over a year ago to the Olympics. How did things change for you? Because I know we all are so excited about what was going on, but for you two, how did things change that happened? Because you hit so many high water marks. First ever North Americans to win ice dance, youngest ever, first 10 with the new point system. So you hit all these high water marks. But after the event, how did things change, Scott?
I don't know. It's an interesting to look back on, I guess, because we had a really busy spring and summer last year, and we tried to take advantage of as many opportunities as we could. We toured with Stars on Ice. We had dinner with the Queen of England. I mean, we did a lot of amazing things that definitely will remember.
No invitation to the royal wedding,
put in our scrapbook. Yeah, I didn't.
What's up with that?
In the mail. Must have been in the mail.
Must have been.
But then when we got back to kind of our amateur sport life, we kind of realized, you know, everything's back to normal, and that's where we're most comfortable. So some points it changed, and some points it didn't change at all. So it's a very great balance. Now,
you two went to the World Championships, placed second, but really a remarkable achievement considering you went through some pretty serious surgery.
Right, I had surgery, actually a second surgery last fall in October. So the World Championships was basically our first competition out. So
not bad.
It was pretty risky, but we were so excited to be out competing again. And I think, you know, we found that passion once more to be on that competitive ice. And we loved our programs. We're thrilled with how we skated, and I think it was a very successful week.
Now, do you get to choose the music that you perform to, or is that something your choreographer comes up with?
We kind of come together and choose together. I'd say we have a lot of say now that we're getting older, and we get
now
to
that you're former world champions and Olympic champions, you get to have a bit more say.
Yeah, but you know, we do listen to our coaches, and they usually have a direction that they want to take us in, but we usually get the final say, which is nice.
All right.